Hey guys, welcome back to M&T Entertainment Podcast. All right, today we're going to do a recap of Invincible Season 1. So this is because the new season is coming out.
Yeah, Season 2 is coming out.
November the 3rd. So we decided to just go and cover this.
I never heard of the show up until recently when I kind of saw a YouTube thing saying Season 2 is coming out. I was like, the hell is this show? Yeah, but so I ended up watching the trailer. It looked pretty cool, so I wanted to check it out.
For me, I've seen the whole of last season before, and it was badass. So I enjoyed rewatching the episodes again.
Yeah, and then the Invincible is based on the comics. I think the comics came out in 2003, but I never read the comics, so I don't know. I know now some things of what they changed, but I don't know all of it like that, right? And then I also was this was a side note. I was wondering because it reminded me a little bit of The Boys, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, like the style.
Yeah, called the gushiness. And
the brutality and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was wondering what had come out first, but it turns out that Invincible had come out first. But that's the comics though, right? But I mean that's pretty much
okay. So
I know about it.
We can jump right into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first episode pretty much is just the first episode is about you got Mark is a teenager and he's waiting to get his Viltrumite powers. His dad is also waiting for him. He's only I think 17, almost 18.
Yeah, he said, is it Viltrumite?
Viltrumite, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I didn't write down what it was.
Yeah, he's waiting for that. And of course he ends up getting this power one day while he's working at his job. He ends up he's taking out the trash, he's pissed off because he haven't gotten his powers yet, and he ends up throwing this trash bag up into the sky without even trying. Barely trying.
The shit out there,
So he goes back home, he tells his mom that he has something to tell her, and then his dad comes in, and then he tells both of them.
Yeah.
So his dad was kind of like, are you sure? So he was kind of unsure, like he didn't think he was going to get his powers because he waited so late.
Yeah.
It came so late.
Yeah, according to his dad, he was supposed to get his powers earlier.
Right.
His dad, I thought this was kind of a take on Superman and his kid, right? It's very similar, but
pretty much
a fucked up Superman.
Pretty much. Yeah. And he ended up getting this power, so he gets trained by his dad. So, but before he got trained by his dad, he tried to do them himself. He tried to teach himself how to fly.
He took off flying at the middle of the night because he was trying to figure out how to do it right.
Yeah, he did some Iron Man stuff, go all the way up in the sky, loses consciousness and falls down.
Yeah, I like those scenes where he was trying to learn how to fly.
Yeah,
and shit.
That was cool.
That was good shit.
Yeah, so he figured that out, kind of. He was so tired. He stayed up all night doing this. And the next morning, his dad was trying to teach him. He was dead tired from the night before. Yeah. So what do you think about, since it's your first time seeing it? What did you think about this episode?
Well, that's not the whole episode.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, overall, just going to the show, I thought this was gonna be like the Justice League, but I was completely wrong, right? Because I remember watching the Justice League a long time ago. At first, I had that feeling, but then it takes a real quick turn for a minute. I'm like, damn. Because you had a lot of the similar characters. You had a Wonder Woman character. You had the Batman character. Yep. You had a fish, but that was
like an Aquaman.
Yeah, like an Aquaman guy. So you had all the various types, right? Or you had the Flash guy. Everything. So I was like, oh, okay, this is like the Justice League.
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking.
And also, too, in this, of course, you have Mark. He meets his friends at school. He has this girl that he likes.
Eve.
Yeah, Eve.
Yeah.
He likes her at first, but he met Amber, and he actually likes Amber. He actually likes both of them, I think.
No,
but he liked
what I remember in the comics. What I ended up watching, I didn't read it, but what I did end up watching is that other chick, the Amber chick, right? Amber, and then she was like just made it to make like a love triangle kind of bullshit.
To make a little
Yeah.
triangle. Mm-hmm. That does make sense. I mean, I figured it was probably gonna be a love triangle. Of course, that's what it's not like that right now in the first episode.
Yeah, because I thought that him and Eve were gonna hook up.
Yeah, I did too
right?
at first when I first saw it.
Yeah, but then he hooks up with this other chick.
Then we do see Guardians of the Globe in action, like in the opening scene in this episode where they.
Oh yeah, they're going to get some blue aliens.
Yeah, some blue monsters. They call them Maulers. The Maulers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They go up against them because they're trying to. The Maulers trying to make a name for themselves, trying to kill the president.
Yeah. Those guys get brought up later at the end of the story.
Yeah.
So they're kind of important. I didn't think they were at first.
So they do. Of course, the Guardians come in at the last minute and save everyone.
Yeah, they fuck them up.
Yeah. And end up catching them. And after, of course, Omni-Man comes and saves one of the, I think, Darkwing. He saved Darkwing because Darkwing was about to get crushed by a car because he was helping this lady. So Omni-Man saved Darkwing from under a tank.
Yeah.
And Darkwing just gets back up and just flies in the sky. He doesn't even say thank you. He just said, the Omni-Man was like, "You're welcome."
Yeah, he was trying to save this lady from getting crushed.
Yeah. So he did a little, kind of like a Batman would do, like use his spring thing to pull himself from underneath the car, which he used that for the lady instead.
Well, like he had some weird metal claws come out of his back to try to hold the tank upright, and then he gave the lady this grappling hook looking thing.
Grappling hook. That's right.
And she let her go first to try to sacrifice himself. Pretty cool.
Yeah. You got Mark still he's learning his powers and how he's dedicated to being, he really wants to be like his dad. Like he even says that. He wants to be like his dad so much. So when he wasn't doing well, it really hurt him. And when his dad, while they was practicing, when his dad hit him so hard, like he like
he punched the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He knocked the shit out of him.
Yeah, Mark, he come back and said, "Yeah, I wasn't ready for it. You never hit me before," so he wasn't used to it. So he kind of make excuse for that. So he kind of took it out on his bully at school. That,
Not entirely, because he could have destroyed.
I know.
Shit
That's what I mean. Like he wanted dude to keep hitting him so he could see he could take a punch.
Yeah, but no, come on, man. A punch from Omni-Man versus from
fucking
bully.
That wasn't the point, though. The point that he feel like he can take punches, period. Because I was like, put that apparently he couldn't take a punch from Omni-Man. Like he couldn't take it at all.
Not at first.
Not at first.
Not at first.
Hell, he still can't do it now.
Oh no, man.
Omni-Man got his punches. Wow, he's taking it easy on his son.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, so another part in this episode, we got you got the Guardians of the Globe get sent to this location.
Yeah, so
all of them get a.
Yeah, they all get paged right on their little wristbands or whatever. And they all show up at the headquarters.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Only two to be met by Omni-Man.
Yeah, because they all show up there and like, okay, who called us? And they were trying to figure out who called them. And then that's when all of a sudden freaking Omni-Man comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And damn.
He mauls all of them.
Dude, he took the Red Rush? The Flashman dude. Flashman.
Yeah, it's Red Rush.
Flashman?
Oh. It's not Flashman. It's Red Rush. Yeah.
It's also not Flashman.
No.
It's called the Flash. But
he's based off the Flash.
Yeah.
So
fucked up his name.
Yeah, he was able to help him.
No. But so he takes the Red Rush guy. He had a pretty good so. The minute Omni-Man starts like fucking everybody out and all of the Guardians, right? The Guardians there, they just take his ass out right.
Yeah. That's an epic battle.
Dude, at some point he just grabs Red Rush's head and just like fucking crushes it. And then Red Rush is still trying to punch the shit out of him. I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck, man.
So all of them
broke his hands while he was while he was punching. He like broke his hands on his chest and shit. I'm like, fuck. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was crazy, but that was fucking cool. That's what I'm like, okay, this shit ain't no Justice League.
Nah.
This is next level shit right here, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of see a little spurts of it here and there, you know, when they were fighting the blue guys, right, and stuff like that, and you could tell it was different. But when I saw this freaking fight scene,
It's totally different.
I'm like, okay, this show, yeah, all right, let's go. I'm in for this shit.
Yeah, so he proceeds to kill all of them. Cause all of them got little punches in here and there, but he overcame that.
They were doing pretty good.
Yeah,
There was some guy immortal.
Yeah.
He had like a blue suit on. He had
blue and yellow suit.
Fucking chopping his head off.
Consequently, it's the same suit as his son. Eventually, gonna be blue and yellow.
Yeah,
but only he got black in his.
Yeah. But damn, man, he kills the Wonder Woman chick, kills the Fish Man. He killed everyone in like all kinds of brutal ways. I think the Green Lady, he punched the hole through her face.
Yeah. But you're right, they did give him a run for his money, because he was pretty much almost to the point where he could have died. Like, he kind of collapsed after he finished the last person.
Yeah, they took his ass out because they put him in a coma.
Yeah, he was in a coma for, but how long? Maybe a week or so? Something like that. He was out for a while.
But so that means that, yeah, it took all of them, but that means that this dude is not.
Yeah, he's on another level.
He is on another level, but he is defeatable to a certain degree. Even though it took them all. So I'm guessing if you like take 20 superheroes, I mean most of them are gonna die, but
yeah,
but
much.
You can probably beat this dude.
Yeah. Okay,
but
so
dude, that shit was brutal as fuck. Y'all gotta watch this. If y'all haven't watched that, just watch the first episode. That was awesome.
Okay, so that's pretty much was the end of the first episode when he took out I'm gonna call them the GOG, Guardians of the Globe. So you kind of got episode 2, where it kicks off where everybody's trying to, everybody know that the Guardians of the Globe have been killed, and they're about to.
Wait, that's where episode 1 ended, right?
Yes, it ended where he killed them, and then everybody finds out that they're dead in episode 2.
Okay, so
everybody's kind of starting to mourn. Yeah, everybody in episode 2, everybody is mourning the Guardians of the Globe. They're finding out that they're dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah,
they all got.
They showed the GDA, which is kind of like
the Global Defense Agency. Yeah.
So they come to clean up the bodies of the Guardians of the Globe, which is it's crazy. And they take them back to headquarters.
Yeah, so the only one that did survive was Omni-Man, but he was in a coma.
Yeah, he was in a coma. They took him back. Of course, they called his wife, and Mark also came down to the GDA to see him. His wife put him by his side the whole time until he woke up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, nobody at this point knows what it was Omni-Man, right? But the GDA, they were trying to figure out what the hell was going on, like what the hell happened and shit. So they were trying to investigate the crime scene and stuff, right? Yeah.
And also you got, while that's happening, that's when you have an alien invasion also that pops out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when the alien invasion comes, and Invincible tries to take on the aliens by himself.
Yeah, so he was alone at first, right? Because then that's when we get introduced to the new team also.
Yes, they come out of nowhere to help him because he's pretty much defeated.
They're first called the Team. Yeah, the TTs or something.
Yeah,
like that.
TEEN team.
Yeah, that's where you got Eve, and then the Asian chick, the duplicator chick.
Yeah, Duplicate. I think that's right.
Yeah, Duplicate.
I think that's her name. Duplicate.
Duplicate. And then you got the douchebag guy. Yeah, that guy's a douchebag.
Kind of remind me like a
what's it?
Firestorm. He got the Firestorm colors.
Yeah, orange and red. I forgot his name. Did you get his name? No. And the robot guy.
Yeah, his actual name is Robot.
Oh.
Yeah, his name is Robot.
Yeah.
So, and they all come out of nowhere to kind of save Mark, because he was pretty much about to get taken out by the aliens.
Yeah, but like the fucked up part about this is when the alien invasion is going on, you just see people getting blown up.
Yeah.
That was fucking crazy, man. Like you see that like all exploding when they get shot and shit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and like this kind of stuff, no, because it kept, because it was animation, I kept thinking it was gonna be like the Justice League, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember the Justice League whenever they got hit alien invasions of people. I don't think other animations gonna show us
No,
it like
they
that,
don't.
right?
If they do show, it's not gonna be any blood or anything like that.
Because like, oh man, you see like blood, bones,
Mm-hmm.
and gruesome stuff. Some good stuff, though.
Yeah, so the team come out of nowhere because Mark is not used to actually seeing people die at this point either.
Yeah.
He's used to coming out on top.
Was it? I think it was his first time in an actual battle.
Yeah.
Of that scale, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was pretty crazy, and they kind of helped his ass out.
Yeah.
Cause he was trying to help this old lady. I think close to the end of the battle.
Yeah.
But then the poor old lady that he ends up getting blasted, and then he lands in the hole, and then he also, cause of that, he fucked the old lady up too, and broke all her bones and shit.
So I know I counted. They fight these aliens like 3 times in this episode.
Yes, cause they keep invading.
Yeah.
So the reason they stopped in this one episode, I think, I don't know if they came back, but I know they stopped the first time because
they started to die, right?
Yeah,
right?
they started to get old, cause apparently in our universe or whatever, in our section of the planet, right? They age faster than they would in theirs.
Yeah.
Right. So they started all getting old and dying, and then that's when they retreated, pretty much. Apparently, in the comics, it's a bigger thing.
Right.
So
after they kind of go back, then you got they went back into the warp hole, the what do you call that,
the headquarters of
the aliens kind of retreated back to their own planet.
Yeah.
So then you go back to GDA where they kind of starting to investigate the Guardians. What happened to them? And then they call in this guy called Demon Dark Blood.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I can't think of what character he could be based off of.
Hellboy.
Oh really? You think?
Yes, he was a play on Hellboy.
Okay. So, but he was really smart. Like he was able to put together what actually happened eventually.
Yeah, he's a demon from hell who's trying to.
He's stubborn for the truth. I think that's his thing. He wants to find the truth.
No, but damn, in order to save himself, if he helps people out, he stays out of hell or something. That's what they said on the show.
Okay.
I remember all that. That's why he's trying to help find the truth.
Okay, so also in this episode, you have Eve and Mark end up becoming a little bit closer because they kind of take off. She find out that after they met each other on the alien battle, they
at the high school.
Yeah, they figured out they went to the same high school.
Yeah, at the high school. He's like, hey, thanks for saving my butt the other day. Yeah, and he's like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, so they go practice together. They take out flying together and learn tricks and stuff.
They hang out,
yeah, so they kind of got close on that. And then you got the alien invasion comes again. This is they do the second battle of the alien invasions.
In the same episode?
Yes, they fight him 3 times in this episode. The first one was when Mark was by himself. He got saved by the team. The second time is when I think him and Eve are together, and they went together. And the team still helps, but this time they come back even smarter.
I know that. I just don't. I don't remember that they found 3 times in one episode.
Yes, it did. I put it down.
Okay.
Cause I took track of that. I'm like, wow, this alien came back all these times.
Yeah, because I know they did come back a shitload of times, but it was just the same result.
Yeah.
The aliens end up losing every time. So I was like, yeah, they did come back with like, they figure out how to stop themselves from aging, but again, the team kind of figures out how to stop all that shit and stuff like that, right?
And then they had some more type of weapons to try to help feed that team. And they shot this one contraption that on Eve's face, man, she couldn't breathe. And then Mark They had him captured a little bit, and then he kind of got real angry. His power got like he like
cool,
upped up like
that,
2 times.
I noticed that when he got pissed off, he's like his powers like exploded for a minute. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then he kind of kicked some more ass. The team was impressed by that. They're like, whoa, this guy is something to wreck with.
Yeah.
So, but that still wasn't enough to defeat the aliens. I think. What happened? Okay, what happened? They figured out how to beat them. They figured out that the
bracelets.
Yeah,
they had bracelets to help them protect against the aging and crap. And then the robot ended up unlocking one of the frequencies in the bracelet, and then they used that to help destroy all the bracelets. And then again, the aliens ran away. So,
right. Once they figured that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, by the next time you go to the GDA, Omni-Man is back. He's back. And
he wakes up.
He wakes up.
Yeah. He woke up from his coma. Yeah.
And then that's when they start kind of questioning him, like about stuff. And he started getting mad. Like, you notice that?
I did notice that. And at one point, he was talking to his wife. This is just a side note. He was talking to his wife, and his wife said something, and he looked like he got real pissed. But then he brushed it off. I was like, that was weird.
Yeah, cause
that's when I suspected something.
I know what you're talking about too.
Right? He got like pissed at his wife, but he just brushed it off and didn't say nothing. But I mean, especially with the animation like this, you don't do that just for the sake of doing it. That was on purpose. Right?
Yeah, I think she said something about Mark, how he's been teaching Mark and how he's treating Mark. And he's saying he has to learn. And when she questioned that, he got mad real quick.
And I thought he was about to fuck her up for a minute. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck's gonna happen? But no, he chilled out.
Yeah, he is.
But I noticed that, and I'm like, hold on, there's something wrong with this dude that we don't know yet.
Yep.
Wait, and it goes later on, right?
Yeah.
But I don't remember what episode that was exactly, or what point it was, but it's just something that I do remember seeing, right? Yeah. But yeah, it goes back to.
Okay, so at this point, GDA is questioning Omni-Man.
Yeah, because he got mad again. Yeah. So it goes back to that he got mad at them questioning him and stuff like that, right? And
of course, he got the suit. He took his suit back when he woke up. Yeah. And he took it home because he was very adamant about getting that suit. They was like, he was saying it's confidential information.
It's evidence.
Yeah, pretty much. He took the suit and hid it in his house. And he was hiding all this from his wife. So
just not very smart thing to do.
No.
Trying to hide stuff from your wife. Don't hide it in your house. Go hide it somewhere else. Not in your friend's house. Alright, Marcus, I need to hide some stuff here. Yes, we like that, folks. Or go buy your storage or something. Go hide your barter things in your storage. Oh, not advice.
So, thinking back on the episode.
All right, back to the episode.
So to conclude this episode, you got.
Is it? Oh, well, go ahead.
Because they fight the aliens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the aliens come back.
Yeah, the aliens come back. They think they got them now. Okay, yeah, we got them now. I think. Cause he come up, the leader of those aliens is suited up like he's in some big armor this time.
Yeah, but this time they did find a way to stop the aging process, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, on this third goal.
Of course, Omni-Man Omni-Man came to help this time.
Yeah, he shows up and like he helps fuck him up. Like,
yeah, he not only just fuck him up that time. When they retreated, he followed them.
Yeah, he goes into the planet and
that was badass right there.
He blows up the whole fucking planet.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, this dude is fucking crazy, man.
It's funny how he comes back because the time where they're at works different from the time on Earth. So when he comes back, he has a beard and all that.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he came back. He was aged, maybe a couple weeks. Maybe I'm thinking.
Huh? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he had a full beard when he came home because his son was worried about him. He was like, his wife.
He didn't have a beard before that. No.
All he has a mustache, really.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I go back and watch that. But yeah, no, he went to the alien world and
It's just destroyed.
well, he mentioned when I first saw it, I just kind of heard it, but right now that I'm looking back at it, he's like, oh no, planet Earth is not for yours to conquer.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what he told the aliens, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, that's a weird. I guess it's kind of weird and not weird to say,
It
but when
is.
you look back at it now,
Yeah.
right after you watch the whole thing, you're like, oh, okay, that's what he really meant by that.
Mhm.
He's like, no.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
So pretty much that episode is.
that was the end.
Yeah, that was pretty much done after that.
Episode 3.
Yeah, you got for episode 3.
So in this one, I didn't write too much for it, but it's because I know Dark Blood, the demon guy. He was investigating, and then the new Guardians of the Galaxy is formed.
Yeah. First it starts off. You got the funeral for the GOG.
Oh yeah.
The original Guardians of the Galaxy. You got their funeral, and
Didn't catch it.
okay, you got Dark Blood. I guess his investigation is even more like more intense now. He's found some stuff now about Omni-Man. Like he's investigating Omni-Man now.
Yeah, he figures something's up with Omni-Man. Right.
So this guy is very smart.
Yeah, the funeral happens, and then they decide to the GDA, Global Defense Agency. They decide they're gonna start a new team.
Yeah.
Right, and then they put the robot in charge.
Yeah, so they hold this like competition for the teams. Whoever passed through the competition get to be on the team.
Yeah, and they'll have tryouts and all that good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new team ends up formed. It's
so they
the
pretty much
douchebag, the robot, Eve, Guardian. No, damn it, not Guardian. Invincible. Invincible's not in it yet. But he's kind of on the fence. Right?
Yeah, he's kind of like, I think he wants to be in it, but he's just not there all the time with them.
Oh, he said, yeah.
He's a part of them.
He said his dad, he wanted it to train with his dad or some shit like that.
He's still a part of them.
And then you had a little girl, and then you had
little
double
girl.
Kate.
Duplicate.
Yeah, duplicate. I'm gonna keep fucking these things because I don't remember everyone.
Wrote them down, man.
Everyone yet. No, I have a gist of who they look like. Yeah.
Okay.
I got the best memory up in here. It's all up in here,
we
folks.
see. So you got
and then some other dude.
Mark tries to he pretty much gets he gets close to his friends, and you kind of see how they build a relationship with his friends with Eve, and he meets Amber in this episode.
Is this where Amber gets introduced?
Yes. When he ended up.
Well, no. Amber got introduced when he got beat up by the bully.
Yeah.
Was this episode? See, just that perfect memory.
So he get beat up by just for this girl, for Amber.
No.
So.
Oh yeah, because this bully guy, he was trying to mac on her, right? And then he made fun of her and said she was a lesbian or something.
Yeah.
and then I think he got real bad at it. I don't know if it was about a punch her or something, but then Mark calls up. He's like, "Hey man, leave her alone." And then he got his ass beat.
Yeah, he got beat. It was temporary though.
Sure was this episode?
Yes.
I think that was the earlier episode.
And then
I don't know.
You got after that kind of Invincible takes off with, but I guess they just went to go fight somebody. They had a difficult time at first, but they eventually killed the guy. It was the old man that can move the earth like with his vibrations. They fought him. And they beat him.
What episode were we on?
3. Okay, so Mark or Invincible and Eve end up defeating the seismic guy. And after that, Mark tried to hurry back to his house because he left Amber there in his room.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on a date.
A little study date with her.
I think that was their first technical study there. Right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because he was so nervous to meet HD. As many fuck ups that's going to be coming along.
Kind of, because he did get to mac on her after a while.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
she stayed there for an hour. She waited there for hours, so she really liked him.
No, but here's the thing. Some other stuff kind of happened, I think, with Eve, and then Eve, she ended up flying down, and she's gonna go talk to Mark because I think something happened to her. I don't know if you wrote that down.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have to say everything.
No, but this was a good part because because Eve came down. I didn't write it down. I just know.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, she flies down to his window, and then she sees that Mark and Amber are making out. It's like, oh, that's good.
Okay,
for
that was after he came back, and
yeah,
I think that's when she.
Yeah.
So you kind of alluded to when Eve caught her boyfriend cheating on her.
That was also in this episode?
That's why she got mad.
Oh, that was in this episode? Shit.
Yeah, I didn't put it down because...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently that her boyfriend was banging three...
And duplicate.
Duplicate, alright. He was banging like three of them at the same time.
In the shower.
This guy.
But she got pissed off because she had just left Mark. And then she went to go back because she wanted to go talk to him. That's when she saw them kissing. Amber and Mark kissing.
No, it was just. It was just. I thought it was a good scene or a memorable scene because it was leading up to them becoming a thing later on. Not in this season, but I think eventually they become a thing.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, eventually, yeah. I actually want to see them become a thing, to be honest with you. I think it'd be a lot easier for him.
Yeah, than that other chick. What else happened in episode 3?
So you got, okay, so the Maulers kind of escape. They escape GDA.
Yeah.
They escape by this one guy. He was I don't know, this dude. He's stupid.
He was dropping off food to them.
Yeah, dropping off food. Yeah, and then he somehow he opened their thing to get a food. They was able to reach out and they.
It wasn't somehow, man. I don't think they show who it was. Well, fuck it. I just say who it is. It was the robot. The robot let him out. You see a dark figure in the background pressing buttons, and he's the one who activated it, right? Because that door, it only opened when the guy pressed his hand on it, and it opened the door for the guys to get the food, right? And then that's when, and then you could see somebody else in the background pushing the buttons to activate all the stuff. And I was like, who the hell is that random dude?
Yeah, because he got this robot. He got some underhanded plans.
Yeah. So the robot it's when we get introduced, kind of, but like I said, I just say it was the robot who was doing this underhanded plan, and he's the one who ended up releasing the twins. But it goes into further episodes.
Yes.
Right.
That's a reason why he released them.
Yes. Yeah, but so it wasn't just a random kind of thing. Yeah. But the guy
that's what they led you to believe it was like random.
Yeah, but the guy was also being dumb. Like, I don't know why the hell you would take your time sticking your hand.
Yeah.
Knowing that these blue aliens could fuck you up, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay, so the episode kind of ends where Omni-Man wife gets a visit by Dark Blood. So Dark Blood, he's getting closer and closer to knowing who killed the Guardians.
Yeah.
So he shows up at their house, like he's off in the cut, like in the darkness, and he kind of puts some doubt into Omni-Man's wife, or Debbie.
Yeah, so this dude shows up. You can, I guess in the show, people can tell when he shows up, because like the whole atmosphere turns cold and shit. And that's when the mom, what's her name, Deborah?
Debbie.
Okay. Debbie, is it Deborah or Debbie?
Debbie.
Who knows the same thing? I don't know. But
it is the same, actually. Debbie and Deborah.
Okay, so if I say it wrong, then you know who we're talking about. Anyway, yeah. So she senses some weird shit, and he talks to her, and then that's where he kind of feeds Dark Blood, kind of puts that idea or a bit of knowledge into Deborah's head.
He puts some doubt about Omni-Man.
Yeah, about what's going on with Omni-Man. Right.
So it kind of leads off right there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Omni-Man does come, like, he's at the Darkblood he was able to leave in the right time because as soon as he left, Omni-Man appeared and she was all jumpy.
Yeah, but he sensed that Darkblood was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He eventually confronts him.
Yeah. He was
about
like, "What the hell you doing, man?" Well, next episode.
Yes. Okay, speaking of that.
All right, so
Going to
episode 4.
Yeah,
because we jumping already.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah, episode
This
4.
all goes together anyway,
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so episode 4, and then I mean, pretty much, you got now his wife suspecting, and then Omni-Man goes and straight up talks to Darkblood, and Darkblood is like, "What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me?"
Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's a demon, so.
Yeah. I mean, he's from hell, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna be scared.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna kill him, he's gonna go to hell, where he's from anyway.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't want to go there back, but like, there's nothing you can really do to a demon. What the fuck you gonna do to a demon?
Basically, what are you gonna do to him? I mean, he's already kind of dead anyway, in a way.
Yeah.
So you got Omni-Man kind of come talk to his wife to try to. I think he kind of figured that she might know something, so he's kind of talking to her just to see if she's gonna say something.
Right.
But she never does. At this point, she doesn't say anything yet.
Oh yeah. This is where the kid goes to Mars.
Yes. Yeah. So you got. Cause what happened was they wanted Omni-Man to go to Mars, so they can investigate why he's gone.
The GDA, the main guy, the guy with scars on his face, Cecil. Yeah. They wanted he wanted to get rid of Omni-Man for a minute, so they can properly investigate the house.
Right. But Omni-Man was like, "You want me to go there for this? Well, I need to stay here and do stuff here."
Oh, also, Cecil is bugging and damn it.
The video, they got video
Surveillance, they got surveillance. I think this was set up already like a couple episodes back. Once they mistrusted, Omni-Man, they were surveilling his house,
right,
and keeping watch on Omni-Man and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cecil goes up to Omni-Man and he's like, "Hey, I want you to go to Mars," but then instead his kid volunteers, right, to go to Mars.
Yeah, so Mark decides to go, and he meets this alien guy with one eye. And it turns out this guy, his job is to go test out the strongest person.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, so he talks to him. It turns out that he's been going to the wrong place this whole time.
Yeah,
he's supposed to go on the ERAF or something, and URAF, but he got Earth and URAF to mix together.
Yeah, but that's not the Mars thing though. That's a different thing. I know what you're talking about, but that's a different thing. It's not related to Mars.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's Yeah, that was the first time he took off by himself. But then they put him on a mission to guide the astronauts into Mars.
Yeah, just to keep watch on them.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's that mission when he did that. Yeah. That's what. That was the mission that they wanted Omni-Man to do.
Yes.
To guide these astronauts to Mars and to protect them against the Martians that's on the ground.
Yeah. The alien guy. Did you get his name? Because his dad sent him to fight. He's like, "No, go fight that dude."
Yeah, it'll be a good test for him. Yeah, all you gotta do is just send him.
He's
back.
like, "What the hell do you mean? I'm gonna go to outer space and fight a dude."
It's funny he would go have a little talk with him.
Yeah.
So it was better that he talked with him instead of fighting for no reason.
Yeah, so it turns out the whole time Omni-Man was just fighting this dude for no reason.
Yeah.
But like it was cool because like Mark sat down and actually talked to the dude. Right?
Yeah, he just figure out that he been going to the wrong place the whole time.
I'm like, why the hell didn't Omni-Man do that?
Yeah, Omni-Man he's just about just fighting for this. He don't talk. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was funny bit. I did like that. I did like that scene and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so also in this episode, Darkblood continues to investigate Omni-Man. I think he's getting to the point where he has this notebook that he has all his notes in, and it's pretty much everything points towards Omni-Man.
Yeah.
At this point.
And you also got, going from the last one, you got what happened to the blue guys, and how the robot is getting help from the blue guys.
Yes.
Right.
So he has a plan that he has for them to help, because they obviously they can duplicate, because it's their clone. Well, one is a clone of the other.
Yeah. So the
The
blue
Maulers.
guys, yeah,
Maulers.
the Maulers, yeah, the Maulers. The Maulers know how to make cloning technology. That's why they need. That's why the robot needed the Mauler guys, the blue guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling them the blue guys.
Maulers.
Alright. Well, in the Mars thing,
Yeah. So yeah.
it turns out there's like alien face huggers and shit, and that's why people can't go to Mars.
So they know aliens. They pretty much, because one of the original GOG was one of them.
Was the Martians? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was from Mars.
So this is pretty much where he came from Mars.
Yeah.
So while helping the astronauts trying to, do what they had to do up there on Mars, you got Invincible end up having to fight them or protect them, the astronauts against the Martians.
Okay, so I want to know where this ended up going, because it didn't go nowhere this season, right? Because the reason why he ended up fighting the Martians is because there's these alien looking face huggers. Yeah, the face huggers. So they had the face huggers, right? And then Mark got attacked by one of the face huggers, but he didn't get impregnated or like brain sucked or whatever the hell they do. And the Martians are trying to figure out what the hell's going on with that shit, right? He's like, oh no, I mean I'm from Earth, but technically I'm also Vegemite. What do you say?
Yeah, he's a Vegemite.
Yeah, but then who was it? He's from the planet Vegemite.
Yeah, he's from the planet Viltrumite. Yeah, it is Vegemite.
Because Mark is an alien, right? So he couldn't get infected by the face huggers. The Martians had taken the astronauts hostage because they were scared. Because according to the Martians, they had destroyed other planets and all this other shit, right? The face huggers. All right, so they were like, no, we can't let the astronauts go because any one of them could be infected by the face huggers. And it turns out, yeah, one of them was infected.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
But that never went anywhere.
Yeah, they never really capitalized about.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the hell, because one of the astronauts was infected by the face hugger guys, and then the face hugger alien ended up going and attacking the Martians and shit.
So this episode pretty much ends with we see that the robot has something planned.
Yeah,
he has something up his sleeve.
All right, episode 5.
So episode 5 kind of starts off. Mark is going to try to do another date with his girlfriend. Now girlfriend, what's her name? Amber.
Black girl.
And also, it was a fun fact in this particular episode. It's a teacher named the principal Winslow. Is also he come from the Carl Winslow of Family Matters. The same actor that portrayed that guy played in Carl Winslow and Family Matters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just a fun fact.
That's cool.
Y'all probably knew that because y'all seen it, I'm sure. But if you haven't seen it, then yeah, that was a fun fact.
I don't know what Family Matters is.
Steve Urkel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
yeah, this guy, remember, he's from the 70s, you know.
It wasn't even come out in the 70s.
Oh, come on, in the 50s.
In the 90s.
All right. Well, my bad. I only time traveled a certain amount of dates, all right?
Okay, Mark is still training with his dad at this point. He's still training. He's kind of still doubting himself. After training with his dad, he realized that he's going to be late again I think he was supposed to meet with Amber to meet her mom this time.
Oh, is that where they go to Mount Everest?
But anyway, he ended up being late again to meet with Amber. He thought he got there on time, but he was 2 hours late. So she was pissed at him again.
Yeah.
It's like the third time.
Yeah,
the second time.
This guy just keeps messing it up with this. Yeah. No, but I'm like, at that point, man, I just gave up with the hell. I was like, man, I'm going. There's no point, because you're just trying too hard and you're just fucking that up even worse. I would go hang out with the Eve chick.
So you got Titan is a new person in this episode. Well, he's not new, but
he was
kind
introduced in the first episode.
Yeah, he was introduced for briefly though.
That's the dude that can build like a rock shield around himself. It's
yes,
cool.
for protecting. Yeah, supposed to be bulletproof and all that stuff. So he kind of tried to get Mark on his side to help him go up against this robot head man.
Wow, so cyborg dude.
Yeah. So Mark he's like, he doesn't want to help. Well, he's confused. He don't know if he want to help at first because he was thinking like his dad was thinking, like he's too above all that. But then you got Titan just trying to convince him that, okay, there's real people out here that need help.
Yeah, Titan takes him around the city and stuff and shows him what's really going on, you know, with the people down, I guess, the normal folks and stuff. What problems they got to deal with and what problems that the cyborg head guy is causing to his community.
So Mark decides to talk to his dad and his mom at the dinner table about this.
Oh yeah, by helping out Titan.
So his mom was like, "Yeah, go ahead, you should go help him."
Yeah.
Of course, his dad is like opposite of that.
No, but this is a good scene though, cause do you think even what you just said like a couple minutes ago, Mark was like, that's beneath him. He even said it, right? But then his mom telling him, yeah, no, go help people. You're supposed to help people. This kind of helps him later on and down the road.
Yeah.
Right. Because, yeah, he was going a little bit more in the direction of his dad first. But then even this little bit in the episode kind of showed Mark, yeah, you can help, like no normal folks. It doesn't have to be worldwide event saving shit, right?
And you can see that he kind of gets that from his mom, like the humanity part from his mom, and his dad is just all about the straight arrow trying to just do the big stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that little scene.
Yeah.
This little shit like that.
It's a little detail. Yeah, that's a little detail you probably need to know about the Invincible character, period.
Yeah, but like, no, even that, it just like, you kind of don't notice it, but it really sells it. It adds more to it, you know? Yeah, I really like that stuff. Mark does decide to help out the Titan guy, and then apparently this guy, the cyborg head guy, got like some quantum super chip shit stuck in his head, so he kind of already knew what was supposed to happen. Yeah. Apparently. Yeah. And then, holy shit. So he hired some thugs, like a lion dude.
And lion dude. That dude is lion tough.
Dude, that dude, he beat the shit out of fucking Marky.
I kind of want to see him go up against Omni-Man.
Yeah.
Cause Omni-Man was just sitting there and watching all this stuff, and he didn't even help. He watched his son get pummeled.
No. He couldn't help. He didn't want to interfere with the way. He called, I think he's the one who called Cecil. Yeah, because then
they did say they got a random.
Yeah. Because I was thinking too, his dad's just watching. Like, that's kind of fucked up.
Then again, I mean, still, even when he did call the team, they didn't really.
Even the team got fucked. Yeah. So the new Guardians team, because the girl who turns into a giant goblin, dude, she got her head crushed in.
Yes, she did.
By that lion god.
That dude was something else, man.
No, that fight, I want to see that lion dude versus Omni-Man.
I do. I wanted to see him fight that dude so bad the first time I watched it.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go in and do something, but yeah, because that would have been epic.
Yeah. That would have been nice. Shit. But he wanted to teach Mark a lesson.
Yes, of not helping. Like the smaller folks.
Yes.
Right? Shit. Exactly. That's why he did that. Which is even more fucked up.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
That is very narcissistic.
Yeah. Well, big time.
Yeah. That was messed up though.
But dude, he
damn near died
I think the lion guy or the tiger guy, he takes like a hammer looking thing and just smashes it.
Did he put a hole in him?
Yes, through his fucking stomach.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I thought it was fucked. I thought this dude was dead.
Good thing that he got that healing powers, but damn.
Dude, yeah, and then the lion, he almost killed this one of the other Guardians guy who had.
It's the Black Sam.
Yeah,
Black Samson.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
He had apparently lost his powers.
Yes.
But he had a protective suit on. Like a dumbass, he takes off his suit and just lunges at the
Because
at the Tiger Man.
we learned that he.
Like, come on, man.
We learned that through that battle, he ended up getting his powers back.
Afterwards.
Yes, afterwards. Yes.
But at the same time, like, no, you don't take your fucking suit off. You're only human.
I think it was cracking at first. That's why it cracked off.
Regardless, I wouldn't go lunge myself as a human on a fucking giant tiger, dude. Because he got his ass torn up. He's lucky to get fucking killed. Bro.
It was just like when Captain America, when he was one Captain America, he was he threw himself on a bomb to protect it, even though he was human. Still at that point. When he was training to become, wanted to go to the military, he threw himself on a supposed to be a live grenade. And even though he didn't have any powers, he did. It was just the hero thinking, like, just he don't care about himself. He just protect other people.
Now when you're going against a Tiger Man who just fucking killed everybody.
I mean, he didn't care about that, obviously.
I guess, man.
You just here to try to protect, even though it cost him.
I guess I wouldn't be a good hero because I'd be like, leave the fuck out. I'm like,
damn.
All right, guys. Tiger Man this year, I'm out, guys.
Say.
See y'all next time. See y'all next battle like this. Right. Come in when there's still Tiger Man around.
So it turns out, which I hated this part.
What happened?
That it ended up being
oh yeah,
this Titan guy it was a whole
it was a double cross.
Yeah.
So the Titan guy he set all that up to have Mark. So yeah, even though they all got their asses beat, there was some other dude there, isotope teleporter guy, but he kind of just went away.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but he comes back into play for a minute. So they did end up taking down the cyborg head guy, right? They took him down, and then the GTA come in and they take him away and shit.
Yeah.
But it turns out the Titan, it was just a ploy for him to take down the cyber head so he could become boss.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much.
That was fucked up. I'm like,
this dude used his daughter and everything to make Mark feel sorry for him.
Put his daughter in them were broke though.
Yeah, they for real broke.
Yeah, he did it to get up ahead, but he took advantage of this kid, which is fucked up. Right. I'm guessing it's gonna come back into play in like maybe like if they do a season 3 or 4 or whatever.
Yeah, I think they're gonna bring it back.
I don't know in the comics. I'm pretty sure it's a thing in the comics, but I don't know how far that goes into the comics. But yeah, I was fucked up. I didn't like that part either.
Yeah.
But like, I was fucked up. Yeah, because this fucking Invincible, man, he almost fucking died.
Yeah, for real.
Trying to help this dude, right?
Yeah, of course, because of that, but he didn't make it back to his girlfriend because I think they was at the homeless shelter this time. This was the third time.
Well, yeah. But that's part of the reason why Mark decided to kind of help the guy out also. Because the guy
he was trying to.
The guy had showed him. So the Titan guy had showed him the homeless shelter where he was taking his daughter and his wife or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Where they would go, and it turns out that Amber, was it Amber?
Yes.
Amber was volunteering there at the homeless shelter. This gave Mark more of a reason, even more, to even help this guy out. Yeah. Right.
Okay, at first, that's a good point.
At first, I thought the battle was gonna end up going to the homeless shelter for a minute, right? Because Eve was there. Yes. I thought Eve was gonna kick in. My thinking of this thing was a fight was gonna go down. They ended up in the homeless shelter, and then it was gonna get revealed that he's invincible to his girlfriend.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And because also Eve was there, but then it went completely different fucking direction. I like the way it went, but at first that's what I thought. Right?
Okay, so.
What happened after that?
Invincible was put in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
He was in there for like 2 weeks. I think I remember them saying it. It was like 2 weeks he was in there. Yeah. He comes back out. He meets back up with Amber, and of course she was happy to see him, but at the same time
he gave a stupid excuse. I got run over by a bus.
Yeah. Actually, Eve kind of set that up for him.
Well, whatever. Regardless, it's dumb. It's a dumb excuse.
It is very dumb. But, I mean, that kind of pretty much towards that was pretty much.
We do know somebody that got run over. So I guess it's a real thing.
Yeah, it is a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't cross the road, guys.
That's right.
It's dangerous.
It's like both ways.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the end of it. Cause he was pretty much recovery. He was, I think, yeah. It ended up when he was in the hospital. I don't think that he didn't get out until the next episode.
Yeah, because episode 6 is where they're all recovering.
Yeah.
So that was it for 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I guess episode 6.
Episode 6.
Yeah, and this one the whole team is recovering because they all got fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The robot guy trying to do his best to save the little girl, the one who turns into a giant monster. Duplicate also got messed up, right?
She did, but not that bad.
Not as bad as the other
Yeah.
guy.
It was really only 3 of them that got really messed up.
It was Mark,
Sam, Sam, and then
Samson,
yeah,
and then
Black
the
Sam.
little girl.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Her name is Monster Girl Monster, something like that. Monster
Oh,
Girl,
okay.
something like
Well,
that.
it was close.
Yeah, very, very plain name.
Yeah.
Because she said at one point, because every time she goes as the monster, her life expectancy she gets younger every time.
Yeah, she loses. Yeah.
So she used to be called Monster Woman at one point. Now it's Monster Girl.
So when she first started, she was Monster Old Lady.
Well, she started off when she was in her 20s, I think. So,
Oh, okay.
so she's been Monster Woman, and she just kept going. Every time she does it, like a couple weeks goes off her time.
Yeah, she said she lost like a week or so.
Yeah. So
I think she did on purpose.
I think she's the last person out of all of them to heal, pretty much. Cause you got Black Sam, he heals pretty much right away, and then you got Invincible.
Well, that's how he ended up getting his powers back.
Yes.
Because when they did the defibrillator shit on him, it kind of like, I guess it regenerated his shit also to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
That brought his powers back. And then who else?
And you had, of course, Invincible he took him by a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then the girl was last because you have Robot. He went to like some place where he had got this flower.
Yeah, he had to get special ingredients because of her monster blood and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So he had to do that.
He sent one of his robots to do it, which is cool. That robot came back barely intact with the flower.
That's a dedicated robot right there.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. That's how you use if you got robots to use, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark also in this episode, this is the 3rd time they go on a field trip to the college.
Oh yeah, that's when they go with his friend.
Yeah. So
his friend wanted to go to the college because he's trying to bang this dude.
Yeah.
Right. And
so
then he was trying to get with him.
And you can't have like a regular date because they go up there. They supposed to be trying to learn about school and all that. And
yeah, that's when we get introduced to this psycho dude who's building like cyborgs.
Yeah. He's building cyborgs, and
he kidnaps people and turns them into cyborgs.
Yeah, he did this one dude. One of the first scenes at the college. This douchebag that's, he probably deserved it. He got kidnapped and turned into a cyborg. Yeah. So of course, like you said, Mark's boyfriend ended up getting kidnapped, and by this time, Mark's friend ended up finding out that he is invincible.
Yeah, when he was saving him. So, turns out one of the robot guys escapes or shoots out of the sewers, makes a hole or some shit like that, and then attacks the campus. Because he was trying to capture his. What did you get his name? His friend. The guy who built Cyborg is trying to capture his friend's boyfriend because he said he was like muscular and a good specimen.
He's a good he's an alpha male. That's what.
Yeah.
He called him an alpha male, and
because
he was able to. He took up for them earlier when the guy in the classroom. He took up for them.
Yeah, and then at some point in that fight scene, that's when Mark changed over to an invisible costume, and then he ends up saving his friend
from like the
from the robot guy. And then that's when his friend noticed. Oh shit! Yeah, he noticed.
Is that Mark?
Yeah. Well, finally, it's one good thing that I did like about this one. Yeah, if you're friends with the superhero, you know they got a mask on. You can still tell their fucking face.
Just like, I mean, what you didn't have mentioned either, that Amber already knows that Mark is invincible too.
Well,
Cause he tells her this episode, but
he tells her this episode.
yeah, cause this is when he got back. He tried to go.
I thought that was the episode 7.
Cause this is when she gets mad at him again, and she's really pissed. Like, pretty much kind of broke up with him in this. And then when they all drove back home together, he tried to go into her house and tell her what happened. And he said, "Yeah, I'm invincible."
That was in the next episode.
No, that's this episode. He said.
Yeah, so she kind of suspected, like you were saying, that he's a superhero.
Yeah, cause he keeps leaving her like hours at a time.
Yeah, and he keeps coming out with stupid excuses.
Yeah, stupid. Shit. Yeah, time he got hit by a bus last time. That's stupid.
I had to go to Chinatown and go pick up something. Okay.
Yeah, I picked you a rock from Earth
yeah,
Rock. What the?
No, come on, man.
Come up with better excuses. That's what I would.
Until I want to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
And then I got it from a mountain.
There you go.
Climbing.
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is his excuses. They suck.
Come on, man.
Anyway, okay. So in other parts of this episode,
well, we're still on 6 though.
Yeah, still 6. Debbie finds Omni-Man's suit.
Oh,
she
yeah,
get
yeah,
even more suspicious. Like she started to look around the house because the doubt that's been placed in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she ended up seeing the suit like on top of a doorway.
Yeah, the suit. Omni-Man had placed the suit at like, I don't know, somewhere up.
It was like a ceiling of a door. He kind of had it over that.
Yeah.
And she probably first she didn't look that way because she was looking in a particular area. Then she looked to the right.
Well, she searched the whole freaking house.
Yeah.
She made excuses for this dude, for Omni-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dude, this wife is smart though, cause
yes, she did.
She like planned out. You could see it in one of her little notes. She had planned out an entire route to give her ass 20 minutes. She sent him flying over the world to give her ass 20 minutes for her to go search the house trying to find something.
That was smart.
Yeah, I did like.
She know how he is.
Yeah.
Cause soon as she did that, he came back right. I think she had just enough time to be able to get that suit and kind of maybe she changed it. Cause she had the suit, right?
Yeah, she does end up taking the suit. Yeah. But yeah, it gave her right enough time because she found it last minute, and then she was able to take the suit, and then she takes it to Omni-Man's tailor or the superhero tailor.
Yeah, his name is Art, by the way.
What?
His name is Art.
Oh, okay, Art.
The guy that fixed the suits, that does the suits.
Yeah.
So yeah, she took it to him, and he was like, he was scared to kind of say. Cause they kind of did a little investigation right there, and then it showed like cause they were using the blood residue and all that stuff, and they figured out that the blood on his hand area, the arm, and that had the oldest blood on it. And that's the blood of I think the first person he killed on there.
Yeah, but when the old guy, Art guy, was investigating the suit, he like zoomed in real close and shit, right? Did some forensics. But you could see like parts from Fishman, like parts like flakes from the Red Flash Man.
Yeah.
And like all these bits from the other people. Right.
So all that they put together that he was the one that killed.
Yeah, so his wife knows. Kind of at the end of it, she ends up knowing that it was him that murdered the Guardian.
Yeah,
she fucking called him on it.
Yeah, she did.
I like that part.
I did too.
Yeah, she was pissed.
Yeah, she did.
She had a couple wines. You know,
yeah, she threw his own suit at him. Yeah, after a couple months.
He comes
What
home.
do you call that? When somebody drunk off, they get all tough when they drunk or something.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
But yeah, she confronted Omni-Man, that's pretty much the last scene right there.
Yeah,
he punched a hole in the wall.
Yeah, he punched a hole in the wall, and she's like, "All right, get on my house" or some shit like that, or whatever it was. She called him out, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, this wife knows that, even she herself, she knows that he could probably fuck her up, but she still has the balls to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did take a couple wine drinks, but she still had the balls
And the fact
to
that
stand up to this motherfucker.
I mean, if he could have just told her anything, she probably would have believed him. But he was truthful. Said yeah, he did it, but he wasn't telling her the full truth why he did it.
Why he did it, which is more fucked up. The full truth is.
And we'll probably find. I think we're supposed to find out next episode why he actually did it, or was that? No, it's gonna be the last episode.
The last one.
We find out why he did it.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was a cool little scene at the end. Then,
so that's pretty much the conclusion of episode 6.
Yeah.
So episode 7, they kind of continue. Omni-Man and Debbie end up still continue to argue again.
Yeah.
They continue their argument. This is where he end up leaving the house, and this is when he flies up and flies through the house. He's a whole new self. So, and then this is where Mark tries to go ahead and tell Amber that that he is invincible.
Yeah.
So
kind of late now.
Yeah, and then and she said she already knew he was invincible. Yeah. So she figured it out. She had already figured it out, but he thought that was gonna be a save. But she was still pissed off at him for being, just not being there and not in line to her. So pretty much they had broke up at that point. Okay, so in this episode too, we try to the whole robots plan kind of comes into place. What he's trying to do.
Yeah, so the robot turns out the robot was making a new body, and he was for himself, and that's why he needed the blue guys for the Maulers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He told them he was gonna pay him off and give him some money for
get some schematics.
Yeah,
there's some schematics that they were gonna use to do something for their whole plan they wanted to do.
Yeah, their plan went to shit though. But
yeah, so he had like his original body, which is some wrinkled up looking baby looking thing. That's his original body.
Yeah, I forgot what the hell happened to. I think he mentioned it, but something happened to his original body. It turns out Robot Guy is not a robot. He was using the robots as drones, and he was controlling them.
Robot Man, he chose the body of...
It's a douchebag guy. Yes. The other superhero douchebag.
Yeah, the kid version of him.
Eve's old boyfriend. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And he chose that dude is because he noticed that the little girl monster... She had she's not a little girl. I keep calling her a little girl.
She's like 28.
Yeah, she's 28 because she said it herself. But it turns out that the robot noticed that she showed a bit of attraction to the douchebag guy's character physique or whatever. Right? That's why he chose that guy.
Yeah.
To make his duplicate body. Right? So, and then that robot guy ended up making himself close to the age of whatever the little girl's looking age was and shit. Because it turns out the robot guy, did he have a name after he was a robot?
Yeah, it was a name. I didn't get it.
Okay.
Just call him a robot.
Yeah, I guess we're just calling Robot Man.
Yeah, he is a robot. He technically still is the robot because he still controls. He
still controls the robot.
He still controls the robot because he built because he told the Maulers that they were gonna still have to go to jail after they finished.
Which is kind of fucked up.
He did all that work for him only for him to go back to jail.
Yeah, that was kind of. I didn't like that part because I'm like, I know they're bad guys, but I guess they were trying to kill the president. But whatever, fuck the president. Like, go ahead and like, the guys did the work for you, man. Like, pay them the money.
He gave them the schematics what they wanted.
No, he ends up fucking them over.
Yeah,
the
but
robot fucks him over.
I know that. And he made another robot to go kill him, like a bigger robot. Pretty much trying to take them back to jail. They said, no, we're not going back to jail.
Yeah, that was done. And that was also a pointless fight.
It was.
Because they end up getting let go, but that's because the robot guy gets called back to headquarters. Well, the whole team gets called back to headquarters because after Omni-Man took off from his house, the GDA was, because they're doing surveillance on his house, on Omni-Man's house.
Yes.
The minute he took off, the GDA comes in, and then they get Deborah from her house, and they help her. So they help her get out the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
So yeah, you're right. We find out that they are spying on Omni-Man. The GDA kind of go up against Omni-Man because he comes in the house and he kind of sees them. Like, I mean, somehow he's able to see.
No, he can detect them making noises.
Yeah, because of superhearing,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, so he can hear them, and he's like smushing brains and breaking them in half and all that.
Yeah, so that's when the whole thing is fucked at this point.
Yeah.
The GDA is going after Omni-Man.
Because they know at this point that he did kill GOG.
Yeah. They just didn't know why. Yeah, he fucks them all up.
Yeah, he does. So then after that, after he leaves out his house, he sees that across the street is where he sees that they're, they got, he goes.
Well, no, there was a reason why he noticed it was across the house. One of the agents that he got this agent 30, he like fucking twisted them all around, and they were like crawling out the house.
Yeah,
and then the agent reaches out to the next house, and that's when Omni-Man did what he said.
He saw him look over there. Yeah, you're right.
And then that's when Omni-Man goes over there, and then this is like
just bust through the wall.
And then there's this other one of I guess the second in command or pretty close to it. Thanks him for his service, or thank you for everything.
Thank you for your service. Thank you. Then of course, Cecil is listening in on the radio at the GDA.
Yeah, he's like, who the hell are you saying that shit to? And he just fucking blows up the whole fucking house.
Yeah.
It was epic. I was like, but the thing was, it didn't do nothing.
No. It kind of reminded me of that scene in Superman in the courthouse where Superman goes in and end up being a bomb in there. And he's the only one left after all that.
Everyone fucking dies, but Superman just standing there.
Yeah. So that reminds me of that scene.
Yeah, that was a fucked up scene because like they did all that shit and nothing happened to that Omni-Man dude.
No, nothing. Not even a scratch. Okay, so.
But from this point, I think there was some other shit going on. With Invincible had was sad about his girlfriend.
And we kind of find out in this episode too, the Maulers, what their plan is with the schematics. They wanted to recreate Immortal.
They brought back Immortal, and the schematic shit was so they can get. It was a backup plan because they thought that they were gonna get double crossed by the robot guy. They wanted the Immortal guy to go kill the robot. But then I went to shit, right?
But then because Immortal come back, his memory is just restored.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Like the memories of him getting killed just come back. He just fucking takes off for
Omni-Man.
Yeah, for Omni-Man and shit. I was like, "Oh man, shit."
And at this point, you got Omni-Man looking for Mark because he wants to be the first person to tell him that he's the one that killed the GOG and why he did it.
So I kind of like that little bit of it because he kind of knows what he's about to tell his son is kind of fucked up because he was in Temple Mount Everest by himself.
Yes.
Trying to like rehearse, I guess, what he was gonna say to his son, which was a little cool thing, a little dad moment. No, before you tell your kids some fucked up shit.
Right.
Yeah, he was like rehearsing that shit, all that. And
I think it kind of ends there. Then.
No, man. You skipped the good parts. Oh, you skipped a little bit too.
What?
So, because like Invincible and he was like all sad about his girlfriend and shit. Oh, it turns out also Eve there's been other side shit going on with Eve, but she ran away from home and she went to live in the woods.
Yeah.
Right, and save the world. So Mark goes off and looks for Eve. The two of them are kind of hanging out and stuff and talking. But this was a pretty crazy scene, like, because the GDA is after Omni-Man, right? And the GDA uses this dude. The dude is a direct energy weapon. It's a big fucking satellite they got up in the fucking sky. That like blast the shit out this motherfucker.
It's so funny how they got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is from on Justice League on there. Cause that thing right there, I think I've seen.
The energy shit is from Justice League.
I've seen something similar to that.
Oh, okay.
A beam like that from the sky.
Yeah, but that's a dude. You know, like
You said called what? You said?
it's called the dew.
Dew. Okay.
Yeah, like Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dew. Okay.
Yeah, like the right guy. That shit was cool.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, cause like that shit almost fucked him up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, no, but it did.
Yeah.
Another shot of it. Well, I guess if they would have kept blasting it, but it was just real badass. Like they had something for a minute that kind of helped them down, even though it was just a little bit, right?
But when he blasted him one time, threw him into the ground, but then when he got pissed off, cause he ran out of energy, had to re-upload. He got to it, but the energy still got him. Like he was fighting through it this time. He was really mad at this point.
And then
it just destroyed the damn thing. The satellite.
Yeah,
yeah. Dew satellite.
Yeah, I got it. But damn it, what was the Mortal? Is that? Cause damn it, was it this episode that he fights Immortal, or was it the next one?
I think it's the next one.
Okay, but I know, or did you get, because there's this giant octopus monster.
Yes.
Is that this one?
That's this episode.
I don't remember what portion of this, because it kind of blends.
All this blends up together between 7 and 8 episodes, all kind of mushing together.
Yeah. But these are pretty good shit episodes. Yeah. So we'll just jump into the 8 episodes. So
yeah,
my bad if stuff started kind of blended in.
It's okay, because it's all part of this whole season. 7 and 8.
It's good shit though.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
These last episodes, holy shit, man. yeah. Cause all right. So what I was talking about, what I was getting on in one of the earlier episodes, Omni-Man had fought a giant kaiju, some octopus-looking monster thing, right? And they kept that thing. He didn't kill it, so the GDA kept that thing and sent it after his ass.
Yeah, and they perfected it.
Yeah.
They took his weaknesses away from how Omni-Man beat him the first time.
Yeah.
So this thing was badass. It pretty much almost took him out.
Hell yeah. Because if his son hadn't showed up and helped his ass out,
it would have killed him.
Yeah.
Which is
because that's when you got the other thing. So man, they're fucking throwing everything against this dude at this fucking point.
He's just going right through it.
Yeah, because while he's fighting the giant kraken or the kaiju or whatever, his son comes and helps him out, right? But then that's when a mortal guy comes in too, and the mortal guy starts fucking beating the shit out of Omni-Man. He did his best, but
he tried. He did his best, but of course,
dude, Omni-Man just fucks him up again.
He literally ripped through this dude. Literally.
Yeah, he ripped this motherfucker in half.
Yeah.
At the end of it. I
was like, well, again.
I was like,
almost did the same thing he did the first time.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man.
I was like, oh, Mortal can't get no break, man. Oh, he got break. He got broke, all right.
Fine, man.
But yeah, it lasted for a decent amount of time because he wouldn't give up on. His anger just kept letting him come back.
Oh yeah, he was doing that.
Which I don't blame him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. Well, yeah, because he got fucking killed for no reason. Well, the reason outside of Omni-Man being fucked up and shit, there was no reason for him to kill him. Because he was saying, he's like, I thought we were friends. I thought we were a team.
Yeah, for real. So so Omni-Man still trying to get to Mark. He's about to try to tell Mark. He's trying to tell Mark that they're what he did.
Yeah, but the kaiju,
the
kaiju is fucking beating the shit out of.
Yep. Every time he tried to say something, and then you got also Immortal still, and at this point still Immortal. It was still alive at this point, still keeping him from being able to tell him.
I forgot how they take down the kaiju.
So Mark ended up taking down the kaiju by electrocuting it, pretty much.
That was it.
Yep. It got close to a power line and then some electric.
Yeah, I remember that bit, but that was it?
Yeah, that's what took him down.
Oh, did they kill him?
Yeah, it was dead.
Well, hopefully it comes back.
Who knows? They can make it, bring it back to life, and then
for round 3.
Make him even more strong.
I want to see a round 3 of fucking kaiju versus Omni-Man.
That's right. I would too. That would be cool.
Yeah, because that kaiju was fucking his ass up, man.
Okay, so he is finally able to tell his son what happened, or not what happened. His son saw him kill Immortal.
Yeah. Oh, right. When his son sees him, sees a mortal get killed.
Right, everybody, not just his son, everybody watching.
Oh
it,
yeah,
right?
because this shit is getting live streamed to the whole world.
Yeah.
So everybody's seeing what the fuck is going on, right? Yeah, and that shit was fucked up. Like at that point, his son Mark flips out. He's like, he goes around and starts punching the shit out of his dad, but he's like, no, I get who's controlling you, who's taking over.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. All right, come back to me and shit.
And he's like, no, I'm not controlled. This is me.
Yeah.
So he's still trying to fight him, and then Omni-Man was like, stop doing this. You don't want this smoke, pretty much.
Yeah.
You don't want this.
And that's when he kind of tells him the truth. He's like, the truth of... Oh, I wrote it down.
The truth about the...
Viltrum. It's not Vegemite.
I didn't use one Viltrumite.
Viltrumite. You said Viltrumite. That's where Vegemite came from. Because you said Viltrumite.
Anyway,
it's
he tells the story.
Well, anyway,
He ended up telling the story, and Mark was like, that's not part of me.
No, man, the story is important. He tells them, okay, so in Viltrum, it turns out it's not like this peaceful world of bullshit. Turns out he's a conqueror of worlds, right? And in Viltrum there was this war, and like only the toughest of tough surviving. From there they did global expansion to try to conquer all other worlds, right? But they could only go so far before. It's like any empire. Your empire can only stretch out so far before you start losing the main power of the empire, right? So they were trying to figure out what's the best way that we could go and conquer different empires, right? And which is where he told his son, he's like, yeah, I got assigned to Earth, or he volunteered to Earth, and he came down to Earth, and his original plan was to conquer it and prep it for the Viltrumites.
Which kind of spins back to what you were saying earlier when he attacked those aliens. He went to there. He said, aliens from Earth is for me to take over.
Right. Because it's a big plan of putting Earth, in part of the Viltrum Empire. But in order to do that, that means all the human people get fucked. They'll either get killed or become slaves.
So it's like a survival of the fittest, just like they did in the Viltrumites.
Yeah, but humans, Viltrums and bullshit, are fucked.
So yeah, because they even show the story of the Viltrumites fighting each other and killing each other. And whoever survived the fittest, the strongest, was the ones that's left.
Yeah, and so that's when it goes to this whole thing. He's like, yeah, and dude, these lines are. Oh, the dude who's doing the voice for this is J.K. Simmons. He did a very good job.
Very good job.
Of Omni-Man. He was like, yeah, you humans don't mean shit to me. This is fucked up, because, like...
He even said that by his wife.
He said that by his wife. He's like...
He said in the big scheme of things...
She's a pet to me. I'm like
a pet.
And then his wife is hearing this shit.
That
was fucked, man. Like, his wife just broke down crying and shit.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up. Cause
that's what made Mark even pissed.
Yeah, because, dude, he's like, no, man, that's my mom. That's your wife. Is like, no, why the fuck are you saying all this shit, right? And yeah, he freaks out and he just starts trying to fucking punch the shit out of Omni-Man. But Omni-Man fucking.
It's like he's like you serious? Like he hit him real hard. He was like, bro, they moved. So are you serious?
Yeah.
He's just, well, okay. Then he just proceeds to pummel Mark.
Oh, okay.
On this whole battle scene with Mark, he's trying to convince Mark that what he's doing is right. He's trying to convince Mark to come to be a Viltrumite and just be, help him take over the world. And Mark don't see it that way. Mark is like his mom.
Well, no, he's telling him that humans don't mean shit. And he's like, no, you're a Viltrumite, or you're a Viltrumite. You belong to us or whatever. Fuck these people, right? You mean nothing to humans, or the humans don't mean shit to you. But that's what that is wrong, cause like these people mean something to him. He is human. He's part human. Yeah, he's part human. Sure, right.
He's gonna take up for his mom.
Yeah.
Cause when he think of humans, he think of his mom.
Yeah, and then outside of that, his friends, and like There was one scene where he punches the shit out this dude and he launches him all the way to I think Chicago or some shit like that, or in the middle of the city, and his son takes out a building and shit. Right, Mark takes out a building, and from there, like these scenes, just the way they fucking built it, man, and the animation to this shit, fucking gruesome and brutal. It's beautiful stuff, but like crazy but beautiful stuff. Cause like a lot of fucking people get killed in these little bits right here. He takes them down. He smashes them down into a subway station. He's like, look, all the people that were died right now because of the building that was brought down earlier was all because of fucking you. And you still don't understand your lesson. So I'm gonna teach you even a harder fucking lesson. And that's when he grabbed, like, so they're down in the subway and a fucking train is coming at him, right? He just takes his son and fucking
put his head through the train.
And then his body just goes to the train. And like while the train's coming down, fucking people are just getting fucking torn in fucking half.
That's crazy.
Dude, that was fucking, cause that fucked up the kid. That's gonna fuck up this kid.
Pretty
but
much.
Like Mark is just watching all that shit go down in front of him and shit. I'm like, holy shit. Dude, these scenes were epic. It was crazy shit.
Yeah, so after all that, he's still convinced that this, humans are worth saving.
Oh, look, he punches him. He punches him to a fucking mountain and shit, right? Punches him, and he. This is kind of the end, almost to the end of it.
And this was sad right here. Yeah. This was the sad part of this.
Yeah.
Where, of course, he's proceeding to beating his son to death, but then he started to remember a time when Mark was probably about 8 years old playing baseball. And he was like all kind of cold-blooded back then, but his wife kind of talked to like some humanity in him. Yeah. Like he was like, this is life right here, just being here with your family and all that. Yeah. And then he kind of gets into it. Like he's like, okay, you're right. And he started kind of getting into the baseball game. He saw that Mark hit a home run or something, or almost hit a home run, but he ended up being safe and pretty much, I think, won the game. So he was, and that what made him not end up killing.
Yeah, I don't know how baseball works, but that was a beautiful moment.
It was.
Yeah, cause
it was.
Yeah, he was beating the shit out of his fucking face.
Yeah, he almost
tore his ass up. Yeah, and he stopped. At that minute, he had that flashback of what you talking about. It was very beautiful shit. Because he stopped.
That's what made him stop.
Yeah, and he realized what he's doing, though. Even though he may be talking all this shit about his vegemites and all this shit, right? He went, that little human moment made him stop.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it. Yeah, he couldn't fucking do it.
And at the end of that, he was kind of exhausted himself. Yeah, like he was like
a little bit that I really like that he told them is like, look, we're vegemites, we're Russianites. We live for.
I think I need to talk about.
We live for whatever hundreds of thousands of years, right? And he's like, these fucking people are gonna be dead. What the fuck does it matter to you? And he's like, no,
I still have you, Dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna still have you.
That hit him hard on that.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
And then that's when he thought twice, and he had to jump. He had to take off flying. And what's kind of cool too, how you see how the blood and stuff started coming out fast. He went.
Well, when he left space and shit.
Yeah, it was like really took all that blood and stuff. But that was
epic.
Yeah, that was.
So the dad pretty much takes off. And then Invincible, he was fucked.
He's pretty much on his deathbed.
Yeah, he was gone. But the GDA comes down and his mom and shit, and then they rescue him by heli. Right? Yeah. But those fucking last bits, that shit. Damn, man, that had me on the edge of my seat. I was like, fuck. That was epic shit, man.
I know how you feel.
That was good shit. Because I've never seen this shit before.
You're right. That's how I was when I first watched it.
You've seen this shit. This is your second time watching this shit.
Yeah, so. Probably third time now. But, because, that was epic. You're right.
Man. was a good shit.
And then after that, everybody, Omni-Man has been gone for a while now. Nobody knows where he's at. And Mark met with the one-eyed guy again.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's not a thing that Viltrumites like to do. They don't ever lose their post. So this was something different. So this kind of know that whatever Omni-Man, it got to him, whatever Mark said, that got to him to where he had to leave. So he knew that if he stayed, he probably would end up killing him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was good shit though.
It was good. So
man, what else happened? Because that was pretty much.
That's pretty much it. Because everybody kind of trying to put everything back together after. Because Mark, of course, gets put in the hospital after he gets beat to death.
Yeah.
And then he heals up.
I think the Cecil offered him a position, right? At the.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're like, we need. Now that your dad's gone, we need somebody.
And then Mark said he wanted to think about it.
Yeah, and all that shit. But yeah, the rest of it, I mean. It's all like kind of clean up and that little aftermath shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then moving on with what happened.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So all in all, what do you like about this season?
Well, hold on. There was a little special that came out after it was that talked about Eve's backstory, Adam Eve's backstory. So I just talked a little bit of it. So this is not in the 8 episodes, but this is a special that came out. It just kind of gave a little bit more backstory of Eve and stuff, and it talked about who her real mom and how she was adopted and shit like that. So I ended up watching this because I thought it was part of the show. That's why I'm bringing it up.
I mean, technically, it kind of is.
Well, it is, but no, I thought it was a part of the show, like, originally when I watched it. But yeah.
I think it was just created just so people can find out what's the deal with Eve.
Yeah, Eve's little side story and stuff.
Adam Eve.
I don't know, you didn't watch it, right?
I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know it. Because pretty much just explains her backstory, why her dad treats her like shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. So, and I don't like that. That's why I didn't really, because I don't like her dad in this. Yeah. He pretty much, I mean.
Her dad's an asshole.
If you pay attention, they kind of even show how her dad is, how she's with her family now, and they still it's the same way. He's treating her the same.
Yeah, he treats her like a weirdo just because she has powers. And
basically. And she pretty much, I like how she dealt with him, though, how she kept closing him up. And like she'll close, like it was a door entry right there. She'll make it to a wall so he can talk. Yeah. But you can still hear him through the wall. That was cool.
No, but like parts of that show, like parts of that special that I saw, were other reasons of what made me like the show even more. Because when I first saw those fight scenes, all right, because I did kind of watch that first, but because I watched that out of order. But when I saw those fight scenes of her fighting those weird mutant shit, dude, she was getting her fucking ass beat. And like they were actually showing it, like the struggle and stuff. That's what I really liked about it. But
I guess the guy, like you said, kind of carries on to when Mark was first fighting.
Yeah.
Like it shows his struggle and how he kept getting this. I notice every time he fights, it's a struggle. It's not like he just go in and just kick ass just like that.
Yeah, he's not Superman.
Yeah, he gets tumbled a lot and blood, which I think which is part of his half human side. Cause usually, really, only people that can, just like with Omni-Man, only time he really bleeds or something is when he go up against people like other people that's on a higher level.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so that's when I kind of. So bringing it back to, I guess, so the special was good. It just gave Eve's backstory. I mean, I recommend y'all check it out and stuff, right? But it goes back to, like, I guess rounding it all up into what I guess some things I liked about it.
Okay.
Is right. It's just the more realness of it and the kind of brutality of showing superheroes in the first year kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And I really like all that kind of shit about it.
Yeah, I like that too. Maybe that's an extra I like as far as the real shows like the struggle, the fighting, and all that. They just didn't. It wasn't easy for them.
Yeah, because when they do these fight scenes, like they show like the carnage of not just the superheroes and them getting their asses beat, but it shows what happens to the normal people. All right, and their little background stuff. All right, a superhero can try to save somebody, but they get smashed by a building. You know that. Yeah, the superhero is gonna see the little chunks and bits of.
Yeah, and you see Mark at one point where he wasn't used to seeing people
Yeah.
die, and it like that first big battle that he was like, yeah, he couldn't take it. Like,
Yeah, that really freaked them the hell out, man.
yeah.
So
And he was holding this one lady's arm,
yeah,
and when he got done, it was just her arm.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, so it covers that. Yeah, what I got that I liked about this is like you said, I like how they do the Invincible. Like when instead of him saying Invincible, like the word
title
Invincible,
card.
the title comes up. But you notice every time they do the title,
They have more blood to it.
that's right. You got that too. Yeah, that was cool. Like it did went through every time it did. Like it was by the last part they did, it was like full of blood. But yeah, I like that you caught that too. Yeah, that was cool. And that I like the relationship with Mark and his friends. I think it's gonna just become a little bit stronger between him and Eve. I think. I think eventually they're gonna. I don't know if it's something gonna happen with Amber, but right now they're making her a part of everything. So
that's why you gotta read the comics.
But we'll see. I don't want no spoilers.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I also kind of like that Invincible. He does get better and better each episode with his powers, and I think I can't wait for the season 2 to see how better he's gotten. I wonder if he's getting as strong as his dad. Is he as strong as his dad yet? I really didn't have no. I really had no dislikes about this. I mean, I think I might have mentioned one dislike I had earlier. It was something, I think I'll piggyback off of something you said earlier.
Yeah, you did bring it up earlier, but I kind of don't remember now. But yeah, that was a little bit that you did.
I'm trying to see. But I do like the fact that he, except for the reason why he's there on Earth, that he was kind of open. She knows he's a hero and all that. I mean, kind of a hero, but he's acting as a hero, and she know everything about that part. She didn't even know like how long he's gonna be gone if he's in another world. She like, Mark was when he first went to that other with the aliens in the other time zone. She said, "Oh, that's like another Tuesday." Like she was just all casual with it. So that means that she's used to it by now. So I do like that part about their relationship. I wish it could have been better because if he wasn't an asshole. So, I mean, that's all I have to say about that, really.
Oh, okay. No, well.
I can't wait for the next season, which is coming up.
Yeah. I really like the show. Like, there's a lot of shit I really loved about the show. Like, just the brutal scenes. Holy shit, the end of it was epic. No, I haven't read the comics. The only little shit that I know of it was the little bits I saw about it afterwards. On YouTube and shit. And I know they did change some things. Yeah, but I really like the show. I mean, I can't wait for the next season. If there are dislikes, it has to go with it's small dislikes, but it's just they did have like some, like a little bit of woke shit here and there, but I didn't. Only like 1 or 2 episodes kind of like really took me out of it, but outside of that shit, the whole thing, I didn't really care about it because it's just a good show. It was just fucking good shit.
Yeah.
Right. All the little bits that I didn't like about it, it all fucking went out the fucking window. Right. When like dude, that fucking the last episodes and like just those bit of it. It was fucking awesome. That shit was epic.
I wonder what y'all think if y'all get to this point of the video.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? How the new season is going to open? How you think Mark is going to be? Is he going to be stronger? How is he going to be in this next season?
Yeah. No, I mean, shit. I recommend y'all. If y'all haven't seen this, I recommend go watch the shit. Especially second season's coming out. What you think?
I would do it. Yeah, I would also say see this. I mean, do it pretty quick because it's going to November 3rd be here before you know it. It's in, what, maybe 5 days or something like that.
Yeah.
But definitely watch this.
Yeah. So, but I know this much. we're gonna be doing the next.
We are gonna be
We're
doing
gonna be
season 2.
reviewing season 2.
Definitely.
Because I want to watch this.
Yeah, guys, I can't wait for the next season. It's like I'm just shaking over here.
It's gonna be good shit.
So what would you rate this?
Oh man, fuck. I don't know. Kind of iffy, but fucking 10 out of 10. a fucking 10 out of 10 fingers. Cause holy shit, man.
You know what?
It was just good shit.
I was gonna go a 9.5, but I think I'm gonna go 10 also.
Yeah.
Like I hardly ever give a show 10 out of 10, but I mean this is too good.
Yeah,
I can't really find anything that make me not.
I mean, I it did have some points I didn't like, but it was just all
Overall
bullshit. But like little stupid bullshit. But I'm like, no, it's a good show, so that's why I'm giving it a fucking 10 out of 10. Just because I'm looking so forward to watching the next shit.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good show when you make you look forward to looking at the next season.
Yeah.
The next.
So I want to see more of that brutality that happened. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I think it's gonna give even more brutality.
Yeah. So I mean, I recommend again, go check this shit out, man. Go watch it wherever you can, you know, on YouTube or whatever. All right, guys, this has been another episode
of M&T Entertainment Podcast.
All right, later, y'all.